Take Your Medicine. On today's show, we will be discussing the COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine. In last week's show, we discussed the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine, which is a viral vector vaccine. The Pfizer vaccine is made using the latest technology in that it's the first vaccine to target the mRNA of the virus. So how does an mRNA vaccine work? Vaccines train the immune system to recognize the disease-causing part of a virus. Vaccines traditionally contain either weakened viruses or purified signature proteins of the virus. But an mRNA vaccine is different because rather than having a viral protein injected, a person receives genetic material, the mRNA, that encodes the viral protein. When these genetic instructions are injected into the upper arm, the muscle cells translate them to make the viral protein directly in the body. This approach mimics what the SARS-CoV-2 does in nature, but the vaccine mRNA codes only for the critical fragment of the viral protein. This gives the immune system a preview of what the real virus looks like without causing disease. This preview gives the immune system time to design powerful antibodies that can neutralize the real virus if the individual is ever infected. While the synthetic mRNA is genetic material, it cannot be transmitted to the next generation. After an mRNA injection, this molecule guides the protein production inside the muscle cells, which reaches peak levels for 24 to 48 hours and can last for a few more days. So why is making an mRNA vaccine faster than traditional methods? Traditional vaccine development, although well studied, is very time consuming and cannot respond instantaneously against novel pandemics such as COVID-19. The mRNA vaccines can leapfrog the hurdles of developing traditional vaccines, such as producing non-infectious viruses or producing viral proteins at medically demanding levels of purity. The mRNA vaccines eliminate much of the manufacturing process because rather than having viral proteins injected, the human body uses the instructions to manufacture viral proteins itself. Also, mRNA molecules are far simpler than proteins. For vaccines, the mRNA is manufactured by chemical rather than biological synthesis. So it is much more quicker than conventional vaccines to be redesigned, scaled up, and mass-produced. In fact, within days of the genetic code of the SARS-CoV-2 virus becoming available, the mRNA code for a candidate vaccine testing was ready. What's most attractive is that once the mRNA vaccine tools become viable, mRNA can be quickly tailored for other future pandemics. So, what are the problems that we might experience with the mRNA vaccine? Well, mRNA technology isn't new. It was shown a while back that when synthetic mRNA is injected into an animal, the cells can produce a desired protein. But the progress remains slow. That's because mRNA is not only notoriously unstable and easy to degrade into smaller components, it is also easily destroyed by the human body's immune defenses, which make delivering it to the target very inefficient. But beginning in 2005, researchers figured out how to stabilize mRNA and package it into smaller particles to deliver it as a vaccine. The mRNA COVID-19 vaccines are expected to be the first using this technology to be approved by the FDA. After a decade of work, the mRNA vaccines are now ready for evaluation. Physicians will be watching for unintended immune reactions, which can be both helpful and detrimental. Why is mRNA super cold? The most important challenge for development of mRNA vaccine remains its inherent instability. Because it is more likely to break apart above freezing temperatures, modification of the mRNA building blocks and development of the particles that can cocoon it relatively safely have helped the mRNA vaccine candidates. But this new class of vaccine still requires unprecedented freezer conditions for distribution and administration. So what are the refrigeration requirements? Well, the Pfizer-BioNTech mRNA vaccine will need to be optimally stored at -94 degrees Fahrenheit and will degrade in around 5 days at normal refrigeration temperatures of slightly above freezing. So now you guys know a little bit more about the COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine. I hope that you smash that like button, as it will help YouTube share this video with many more people. And also please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care. Goodbye.